Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Stephanie, the creative girl behind the designs. If you're stopping by my channel for the first time, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification alerts so that you know when I post my next video. So in today's video, I am going to be doing what will be my last Halloween spread for 2023. So I know in my last video I said that was my last, but I kind of lied. This is really my last. And I'm going to kind of get back into a purple and holiday type theme. So let's get started and stay tuned. Okay, so let's get set up for the week of, this will be the week of the 23rd to the 29th. And I'm going to use this sticker sheet, which is, as you know, use the stickers year. I also have over to the side here some washi that I pulled. I think the colors match pretty well. And not only am I going to use the stickers, but I am going to use the washi. And I may pull in some Happy Planner stickers as well. So I'm going to move my planner out of the way. And we're going to get started. I've had so much fun doing these Halloween spreads. I usually don't get that much into them, but I've kind of liked it this year. All right, so we have, get my scissors over here. So I'm all ready. I've got some mild liners. I have two different colors here. This one, they don't actually have a color name on them. These are the purple, and this is kind of like a raspberry. It was the closest I could find to this color that I think it'll go nice together. So what I'm going to do in this layout or this spread, I am going to I'm going to try and not use any Happy Planner boxes. As you know, when I use the stickers, I like to incorporate Happy Planner boxes because they just work. So maybe I'll pull in a different shape, but I won't do the box in Happy Planner. I'm going to try and challenge myself and do something different. So we have these to start with, and I am probably going to start with, and as you know, this is in my classic, this is my functional classic Happy Planner that I use for social media and my blog. So I tend not to decorate it too much. I have in the month of October kind of really done a lot of decorating, and that's okay. I've made it work. It's worked out for me. But I'm going to try and keep this one to, I'm going to see how far I can get with just these stickers, the washi and the highlighters. And if I need to, I'll add some extra in. So let's see, I've got 3 decorative boxes. So I'm going to take these on, I'm going to put them on every other day, but I'm going to start with Tuesday. So let's see, these two have a lot of yellow. So let's take this first one. And I think what I am going to do first is, before I stick this down on Tuesday, I am going to grab my highlighter and I'm going to try something different here. So let's see. These are supposed to be for the classic Happy Planner. I'll do 2 lines. I've had them around my office for a while and I just didn't use them, so now I'm going to use them. So see how rich that color is? That really is going to go well. So that's what I'm going to do for each one. Instead of putting a header, I'm going to just use my highlighter. And then this should cover that perfectly. So I think, I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and double check. But I believe that, I'm going to let that dry for a minute. I have used all of the Halloween stickers I had, like the extra sheets and miscellaneous, I think, other than Happy Planner. So this is just purely sticker kits. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty certain that's the case. So let's see, we're going to do Thursday. And what's nice about this is it's still light enough I can write in it. I can put a header in there if I want, a note. It's a really pretty berry color. So this should be dry. Then I'm going to grab this cute little witch here with her kitties and a couple bats. Speaking of kitties, so we had noticed there was a little black kitten walking around our neighborhood. And, you know, I started feeding it and it was coming around more. I'm an animal lover, so, you know, they find me. I'm honest to God, the animals find me. And so we started feeding, and we didn't know at the time, but we now know it's a girl. And she just loved her fish food, like when we take it out at night. So we kind of got her used to and timed on coming at a certain time. And so she got used to that and she would come more and more. So now we have, waiting to go see the vet, we have this adorable little black cat. I love black cats. I had one, we lost him, and that was devastating. I love all my cats, but the little black ones, they get me. So they're adorable as all get up. And so she is in a separate room waiting to see the vet. And so this little spread about the black cats, that's really cute. I love it. So, you know, I think I'm going to incorporate, just for a difference in color, also this gold highlighter. I think that would be fun because these boxes have gold. And I'm just going to make sure this is the right one. I'm just off to the side here. Yes, okay. So I am going to also use this for an accent. I think I'm going to put away the purple. I'm going to go with just the berry, the gold, and we're going to go that route today. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and already pre-highlight my boxes because I know that I like to keep these as boxes. I do use these. The first place I go when I write in my planner every morning is I go right to these check boxes, because that's usually where I am going to put in there the things that I need to get done that day. I may have already pre-written in something. So I always am aware of these boxes and I work with them. And then sometimes I extend them down because I love lists and I cannot lie about that. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of a highlight. It just kind of gives it a little bit more, especially when I've got, you know, all this other color going on. I noticed in my last spread, it was a long video and I apologize for that. It was Halloween week and I loved that look. What I forgot to do was, I think it was on Friday or Saturday, one of those days, I forgot to add in the black bordered Happy Planner box. So I realized that after I finished the video. So I've since added in a few other things. You know, I planned my day. So I missed that, but that's okay. The idea is to get our weeks done, get ahead, always stay on task. You know what you got to do and when you got to do it. Yeah, that color is really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to start incorporating some of this washi before I put any of these other things down. Now, I do have some extra bullet lists, which I am going to incorporate. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got one for each week, or one for each day. So I'm probably going to, before I put this down, I think I'm going to go here, here, here. So let me get those in. Sometimes for me, it's not about putting the washi down to fill the space. It's about using the washi as an accent after the fact. So let me get these bulleted lists in here. I think they fit the whole box. I'm doing this one, yes. You know, I may do this again. Oh, and you know what would be fun? Let's do that too. I just think of things sometimes. I'm trying to use like one sticker sheet and just what I have up here without pulling in all this extra stuff. So I'm going to do the same on this side that I did over here. I am going to, let me make sure I got the right size here. So if this goes, yeah, I probably should do at least 2. Okay. I'm going to do 2 lines of the gold. And then let's see. I may do that on every single one that I put down. And the reason I'm not worried, because as I get more into November, I'm not worried about having all these bullets, because trust me, I'll use them. I've got a lot going on. So I'm going to put this to the very end of the box and work my way up. I think that'll look nice against the purple. It's like a purple raspberry. Oh, I could do one more. 3 lines. Okay. That's if I put it to the end. Let's see if I could do this. It's sort of like 3.5 lines. So while that one's drying, I'm going to be putting one up here. So let me go do about 2.5 up here. And these are nice because it'll serve as sort of a header for me. And then I'm going to put another one down here. Let those go. We're going to get this one on there. Let me make sure it goes on straight. All right. So I have a few things in the works here. I'm working on, as you know, I was a blogger first, so I'm working on the blog, I'm working on YouTube. I have got all of the wheels in motion, and I need to get this organized, especially with the holiday coming up. I have a ton of projects that are just everywhere. You remember that clean, pretty, well-organized craft room tour I gave? Well, it don't look like that anymore, let me tell you. It is a hot mess. So I need to get myself organized and make sure that I'm on task with this stuff. Especially since now that I'm getting into November, you know, again, we're not at the end of October just yet, but I'm already thinking about what I talked about in that craft room tour, which was doing the Christmas tree in front of the window, which means I have to take down my workstation / planning station. So that's kind of got me a bit worried because it's going to basically put me down to one workspace, and I'm just trying to work it all out and figure it out. But I'm going to get that tree in here. I definitely want to get my tree in here this year. I had it in here last year, and if you saw the tour, I had put it against the very far wall of the closet, which is where I have all those drawers and such. And while it looked nice and I can see it from my work desk or my project desk, it just, I don't know, it kind of didn't work for me. So, you know, there's positives and negatives to everything. So if I put it back there as I am working, I'll be able to see it. However, I won't, you know, be able to see the drawers, get to the drawers as easily. And so by having it by the window, it's all by itself. It has its own space, but I won't be able to readily see it as I work at the project table. So, you know, you got to have some give and take in it, and it is what it is. But we'll see if I'm actually able to survive off that one workstation. That remains to be seen. We've got our porch all decorated. We went and got our pumpkins. So I am going in full gear. I'm ready for fall. And I'm really ready for Christmas. But I'll give it, you know, I'll go with fall. I'm a Christmas girl. I love the fall and winter. And, you know, at the end of the year, there is, you know, a moment that I always take pause, because the last 2 months of the year, we've actually lost quite a few family members, both between myself and my husband. So, you know, the end of the year also brings with it, you know, the feelings of memories and nostalgia and, you know. So it has happiness and a little sadness. I mean, I'm sad that they're not here, but I'm also okay at the fact that they're not suffering anymore. So I try to look at the holiday for the joyous time that it is, and it is a joyous time. And I love to celebrate Christmas. Again, if you followed me for a while, you know that I was married 3 days before Christmas. So our wedding anniversary is 3 days before Christmas. We've got one coming up. And I'm going to add another line here. I don't think I did this one enough. And so, you know, it's just a time of year that there's a lot going on. So I want to make sure my planner game is on target. I'm going to give that a minute to dry. Now, the nice thing about this washi I grabbed, I have, of course, all of the solid colors that are in the stickers, but I also have this fun little, it's like lace almost. It has like a lace look to it. So it's really pretty, and I'm trying to find a way I'm going to incorporate this because it kind of, you know, it just kind of looks cute against this girl here. I may put it at the top because, you know, it's see-through. So yeah, I may do that. Let me see how that looks while this is drying. You can't see it on the camera or on, you know, I can even put it up as close as I can, but you won't exactly see it. But it has a faint glitter to it. Not any kind of glitter that's going to like come off and be crazy. But it's just enough that gives it a little bit of shine. Kind of like that Glam holiday. I like that. A Glam Halloween. I can do with that. I'm going to try and test this. I don't know how sticky it is. Let's see how well I can get this on. Let me do this. Let me use my tweezers here because it's pretty floppy. I might be able to do this. I think that's what I'm going to do. I will lose the top little border there, but it looks cute up there. And I'm hoping it won't stick too terribly to my desktop. I need to fix this end a little bit more. It's definitely a sticky washi tape. It did pull up my paper a bit. So that means I am going to have to be extremely careful and commit to where I lay this down. All right, here we go. And then let me just trim this off before it sticks to my desktop. Scissors. All right. That's so cute. I wish I could have got that top one in there, but that's okay. Let me put that down. And we're going to get these off, these end pieces. It is, if you've ever worked with like Cricut vinyl, it's almost kind of like that. It's just enough where it's, if you get a small piece, like it just sticks everywhere. No matter where you try and put it, it comes off on you. It's cutting pretty easy though. And you know, look at this little edge. I can actually use that. So let's see here. It almost looks like a spider web, right? I'm going to put it right at the bottom. And since it's already cut from the top, it should be a perfect length if I wanted to go all the way across, which I think in this case, I'm going to just put it in the box area. So hopefully it's not going to stick anywhere here. Let's see. Let me start this off with a fresh corner. I think I'm going to leave that one edge even though it's a little over, because if I cut it, then the loop is going to be half formed. And you know, I'm not going to get rid of this. I'm going to kind of just stick it on my mild liner. Maybe I can use this somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. Okay, next page. I love it. It looks kind of like a little spider web. Okay, so here's the rest. Let's take that piece off. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing. So let's move this over here and I'm going to get this side started. And again, it covers the dots a little, or sorry, the numbers a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's not enough that I can't see it, so I'm okay with that. And it even missed October. Look at that. All right. And then I'm going to get this out of the way. And then we're going to get this one trimmed down. Make sure it's flat. And then I'm going to take my little loop from the top all the way across. Being careful to hopefully not get it stuck together, because I don't know how this would be if it stuck to it. You know, sometimes you get the tape and it's like really sticky to itself, like if both sides stuck together. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't do that because I don't know how well this will stick to itself. Right. And then again, I have this other piece. I'm actually going to put it onto what was the backing to it. That way I definitely won't get it stuck somewhere it shouldn't be stuck. And I'm going to hold on to it because I may just use it. So let's keep going. I am loving how cute this looks. And I am wanting to incorporate this other washi. So let's see what we have here. So I'm going to put that there because I do want to incorporate that. And then this, I definitely, before I go too far, which I think I've gone too far. I always do this. Whenever there's a weekend sticker, I always forget about it. So let me try and get this in somewhere before I go any further, because it looks like I'm going to be stretching it. I may have to put it somewhere else. I guess on the weekend I'm not doing as much, so let me do that. Let me put it in just these first few boxes. So let me see. If I do this, we're looking at the first 2 bullets. Okay, so all I'm going to do is white this out just because I don't want the yellow on the edge of it shining through or coming through in any way. Okay. And we're going to just put this one right there. I mean, on the weekend, I'm not as busy. I do try and take a break. So I am going to let it be. There. Perfect. How cute is that? All right, let's keep going. I love that I've got something on here, but it's not like taking away from my workspace. I have lots of little decoratives that I can use. I did just notice now, after all this, and that may cover up some of it, maybe I can try and put it in, these are the to-do list. But you can see the yellow around it, so that's okay. That looks cute. So we're just going to put, I'm going to put them right to the top of there so the yellow will still shine through. I completely forgot all about these little lists. Oops. We're having a fairly decent day out, so there's a lot of people out there working. I don't know if you can hear that. Sounds like a leaf blower. This one won't have too much shining around it, but that's okay. You know what it puts me in mind of? Like a mask. I don't know why. The color coming over it. But I do like that it's not total purple. I call it purple, but it's really like a raspberry-ish purple. All right. These are cute. And two more. You know, I think I'm actually going to get down this sticker sheet and I'm going to be good. I don't know that I'm going to put anything else besides this. And then I will have used the stickers. All right. So I have got, I've got this box over here and a tracker. The trackers I typically put in the sidebar, but you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these headers. Oops, maybe not that one. I'll just set this one here. I think I want to go with this pinkish one. And then I'm going to take because this is a perfect box for like the top 3. So the top 3 for the month. Or not the month, but the week. I always like to have not only for the month, but each week a top 3. Something that I absolutely must get done. So I'm going to get this one here. And it's a nice soft color against the yellow. It's not going up against it very well. Let's see if we can do it this way. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to get my little tracker down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to take this to the very bottom. I don't usually do that, but I think I want to do that. Be different. Try something new. Yeah, I mean, I usually put those a little further up, but I'm good with that. Oh, so sorry. Okay. So I know I won't be using the payday. I know for a fact, and before I stick these down, let me pull back a minute. And I'm going to take this same color mild liner. And I think what I want to do, I'm going to take a chance here. And I'm going to go do a light border around these boxes. And then I'm going to I'm going to leave this note here. I'm going to leave it as a note, but I'm going to highlight it. And then I want to take my gold, and I'm not going to do the number. I'm just going to do the day. Okay, now let's go back here. Let's start putting in some decoration. And let's see, Friday is usually movie night. Sunday, if all goes well, is a planned night. Instagram, poor Instagram, I haven't done much with them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the sidebar because I need to work with it, but now that I see these, I want to do this box. And now I can get my Instagram in there. All right, look at this. How cute is this? I love these colors. I love like the berry fuchsia color, or it's really like a berry raspberry. So I have these 3 colored boxes that I'm gonna pull all 3, because then the rest is just decoration, and that's easy, at least in my book. And I'm going to actually put these down here. So I've got what, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So I have just my decorations now, and I'm just going to kind of scatter these throughout. And I'm going to randomly just drop them in. Actually, I'm going to put this one. Oops, can't do it there. I can do it here though. I love this little kitty. He's so cute. He's a bit stuck. Okay. Now, because there's a cat over here, I want to put this one here. And then this cute little witch. I've got a bat. Let's see. There's one of these little guys. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a little bat with ears, the big ears. So cute. Let's put him there. And this is a ice cream with skulls. That's kind of different. I'm actually going to put this on the edge, and then I'm going to cut off the border of that. So let's see. I have a candy corn. And let's drop this one in up here. Oops. One more, because the payday one I don't have. Do I have? Let me see. Where's my calendar here? Let's see. Where is it? Actually, yes, I will be using the payday. Good thing I checked on that and I didn't get rid of it. But this is, let's see, one. I need to get something over here, I think. All right, I think I'm going to put it down here. And then this is Friday. I'm actually just going to put this, I'll put it here. All right, here we go. One sticker sheet finished. One this time, but I finished quite a bit this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little squiggly things, I don't know what you want to call them, and I think I want to scatter them around. Because this is so small, I'm going to see if I can get it up under October. All right, let's do that. Let's use whatever we can use. And then we have this one. I think what I want to do is I've got, let's see, 2 lines. So let's just cut this in half. Use all the stickers and the washi. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to take it just in about half, and I'm going to split them between the inside lines of down here. Just kind of draws your eye over in that direction. Gives it a little bit of something, something. And it can actually almost look like little bats too, if you really, thought about it in that way. So I actually haven't used this. I'm going to go back with the gold. But here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cut, well, I better do a page at a time, right? I'm going to cut this down to here. All right. Now, I'm going to tear this in half, which is challenging. So let me speed this part up. Okay, so as you saw when I did my washi tape, because I wanted to rip it, I needed to pull in jack to hold on to my washi because it was a long strip. It was getting a bit wonky, and as you can tell, it kind of got thin in certain spots, but it worked out in the end. So I think I'm good with how it looks. I used a full sticker sheet, so one more sticker sheet gone and in the use the stickers bin. And it looks super cute, like really glam holiday, Halloween. I really do love this, how it came out. So there you have it. So I hope I've inspired you to do something creative today and every day, and that you create your beautiful life one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.